Greetings, learners. Welcome to week 7. We are almost at the end and really starting to develop our lesson planning muscles. So hopefully your first lesson sketch went well. You're going to have another one this week. This will also be your last discussion board this week. So the focus of week 7 is civics and economics. You're doing assignment number 1, which is the weekly video overview. And then there's an annotated constitution, the week 7 reading and discussion. Then you're going to create an account on a website called iCivics and review a lesson. And then you're going to do another lesson sketch, this time with economics. All right, so the annotated constitution, the state of California requires that all elementary education bachelor programs teach about the Constitution. And so this assignment helps to fulfill that requirement. If you don't have that as a class, then when you go to get your credential, you actually have to either take another class beyond your credential or you have to take a test. So let me explain the assignment. It's best if I just show you. We're in Brightspace. In week 7, you've got the annotated constitution, week 7. And so these are the directions. You make a copy of this Google Doc and share it with me. For this assignment, I actually need shared access, either edit or comment, or I won't be able to see your work. So this is kind of a different assignment. Then you're going to use the Constitution to answer the questions. Then you're going to open up this link. This comes from C-SPAN, which is a nonprofit, and what they've done is they've taken the Constitution, and everywhere the words are blue are videos of either members of Congress or historians talking about that section of the Constitution. So, for example, if I click here, let's see, if I click here, approved by this House and the Senate, there are going to be 3 videos. The first is President Obama talking about veto override. The second is President Bush Farm Bill veto. And then this is a video with a member of Congress talking about checks and balances. So these are all considered primary sources for teaching government. For history, primary sources are documents from the past, but current clips or recent clips are primary sources for teaching government and the Constitution. And so what you're going to do is you're going to, after you've answered all your questions, you're going to select a section, watch the video, and then write in the comments how the video related to this, okay? I'm going to show you one real quick, but I'm not going to provide a full example because I don't want you to copy and paste all the answers from here. So let me show you a student example, but I'm not going to give you a full example. All right, here's a student example so you can see the questions are on the left, her answers are on the right, and then everywhere that she watches a video, she's going to add a comment. She's going to highlight that section and add a comment. And the place where she got these videos is from that annotated Constitution. So she got those videos from this link. The next assignment is the reading and discussion. So it's parts of chapter 11, or it's all of chapter 11 and parts of chapter 12. And it's about teaching civics and economics. And if you're in the checklist, you can find the week 7 reading and discussion here. Remember that we're trying to close the loop. So you post, people reply, you reply to their replies. I recognize that not every time is someone going to post on your post. So if that happens and you have no one to reply to, if your grade gets affected, just let me know. The next assignment is iCivics. You're going to create an account as a teacher because you're becoming a teacher. iCivics is a nonprofit website that is designed to help teachers teach about civics in the classroom, and it is supported by a number of Supreme Court justices. So here in the lesson is the website, and you're just going to go here, and if you log in with your Google, or wherever, you're going to just sign up as a teacher. You're going to go through the lessons and pick one lesson that looks like it's interesting to you, And then in the text submission box, you're going to, which is not available now because it's not available till Friday. In the text submission box, you're going to explain the lesson you downloaded, how would you use the lesson, and then do you find the iCivics to be helpful? So it's just so I just want to show you the iCivics website. Okay, so here's the iCivics website, and if you go to Teach, their lessons are broken down by K5, 6, 8, 9, 12, so pick the grade span that works best for you. And then the topics are on the left, okay? Some of these are games you can assign to students. Some of them are lesson plans. I'd like you to look at the lesson plans for this assignment because that will help you in writing a lesson plan. So if you could look that, so you can even filter on the left, lesson plans. So for K5, they only have 2. But if you go to 6, 8, you're going to see there's a lot more lesson plans. And then 9, 12 as well. Okay. So you'll pick a lesson and you can download the whole lesson plan right here. These are the worksheets. Be sure to go through all the materials. It attaches to state standards. So that's how you're going to navigate inside of iCivics. The final assignment is a lesson sketch on economics. So this can be taught all the way down to kindergarten. Don't let the name economics scare you. If it has to do with money, you're there, right? So things like student stores that are common in elementary school, that is teaching economics. So the economics lesson sketches here. These are materials to help you. Okay, so there's places to go to learn about. This is the lesson sketch template. And so just remember that if you purchase something on Teachers Pay Teachers or Etsy, or if you use AI, that is considered plagiarism. So please don't do that. It's important to learn the process of lesson planning because when you're a teacher and you've been teaching a long time, you internalize that. But until you've taught for 5, 10 years, it's important to plan out what you're going to do. All right, and that's it for week 7. Have a wonderful week. And I'll be reviewing the grades or the assignments from week 6 and getting those back to you as soon as possible. All right, take care. Bye, guys.